Hello everyone, and welcome to Theory in 3, where you're going to learn the most important music theory for guitar in 3 minutes or less. Let's dive right in. We're going to talk about intervals. Now, the half step is the smallest named interval in Western music, and it's really the building block for all of Western music. It's also called a minor second. Now, if we take two minor seconds or two half steps together, you get a whole step, which is also known as a major second. Now, interval names are based on the major scale, but the major scale itself is made up of a series of whole steps and half steps, and they're the same for every major scale. It's always in this order: whole step, half step, whole step, half, whole, half, whole, half, 3, and then 4. And every major scale is made up the same way. So no matter what note I start on, if I use that sequence, I'll get a major scale. So if we start from the note C, I get whole step, half step, whole step, and half step. That's the C major scale: C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. No sharps and no flats for the key of C. But if I took a different note, let's say I take the F note and I do that same sequence, whole, half, whole, half, I get the F major scale, made up of the notes F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. You'll notice this one has the B flat in it, and that's the key signature name. So if I take it from G, for instance, whole, half, whole, half, I get G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, and G. That's the key signature name, F sharp. We'll talk more about that later, but let's move on to the intervals themselves. In the major scale, the root, the fourth, and the fifth are called perfect intervals. They're the most important intervals in Western music. Now, the second, the third, the sixth, and the seventh are called major intervals. Now, if you raise a perfect fourth or any perfect interval, it becomes an augmented. You're going to make that a larger interval. So if I go from C to F, if I augment it, I go from C to F sharp. You can see it's a bigger interval. If I go from C to G and I diminish it, I'm going to make it smaller. So G, C to G flat is diminished. If you lower any major interval, it becomes a minor interval. So C to D is a major second, but C to D flat is a minor second. C to E is a major third, C to E flat is a minor third. C to A is a major sixth, C to A flat is a minor sixth, and lastly, C to B is a major seventh, but C to B flat is a minor seventh. So hopefully that helped, and until next time, God bless.